What is up, y'all? My name is Destiny and welcome back to another video on my channel. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and already subscribe. Well, go ahead and subscribe if you have not, and if you have, please make sure you like and comment. And also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you like and comment as well. Today I will be doing a mukbang. Basically, I have some seafood and I have some wine, and I am overage, so don't even try. I am drinking my Stella Rosa, but I am drinking some wine, and I have my seafood, and I am about to just answer some business questions and things like that. So I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna just get right into the video. So first question is, do I have what it takes to own / manage a small business? So I feel like this question can definitely mean like a lot of things, but I feel like this question is kind of like a doubting question. Like, I feel like everybody is capable of managing and owning their own business. I feel like everybody should try at least once in their life to manage and own their own business. But if you doubt yourself and think that you can't, then your business won't be successful. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started my business, I also questioned, like, I don't know anything about a business. Like, how am I gonna own my own business? So I definitely understand like the questions and the concerns regarding it. I definitely do, but I definitely think anybody is capable of owning their own business. Now, in order to make it successful, that's completely up to you. You have to put in the time and the effort to do if that's what you want to do. Like, for an example, when I first started my business, I was in full grind mode, you know. That was like my main focus. Like, I wanted to be successful. I wanted to have a successful business. And my first year in my business, I can say I was very successful. If you haven't checked out, I'll probably also link it down below. But my first business, my first year in my business, I made over $10,000. Now, yes, it's not 100,000. No, it's not 50,000. But you have to set a mile marker for yourself as far as your business. And so after that, my goal was to make like 20,000, 30,000. Like, you know, I think it's also like, yes, you should make big goals, but I think you should also learn to make possible goals, you know. Like, yes, everybody wants to have $1 million business. Is that going to happen in the first year of your business or the second year? No. It might not happen in the first 10 years of your business. But I think it's also about making sure that you don't give up in your business. Like, it's going to have days where you probably won't get no sales. It's going to have days when your sales are low. But you just got to stay motivated and stay focused. Next question. What business should I choose? So for me, if you don't know, I sell jewelry. The reason why I started my business is because I love jewelry. I love accessories. A little personal note. I used to have my ears pierced. Right now I have no piercings. None whatsoever. I used to have my belly button pierced. I had 2 nose rings, and I had 2 piercings in my ear. I have no piercings now. My nose ring I ended up taking out, and then my piercing, my belly button, I ended up taking out as well. My second hole, I ended up getting a keloid on twice. So I got the keloid the first time. I had the surgery to remove it, and then I ended up putting an earring back in my ear, and it ended up coming back. So sorry, y'all, this is kind of spicy. So now I don't wear piercings in general. I do believe that that has something to do as well, was me wanting to start my business. Have I taken that into whole consideration? No. So with that, I know it's a lot of people out here that can't wear earrings, or they're very sensitive, have sensitive ears. So what I wanted to do was to make a jewelry line for clip-ons, because now when I do wear earrings, I wear clip-ons. They're not the same though, but I did want to start creating fashionable clip-on earrings, which is something that I am working on. Also, keloids, like if you don't know, keloids are an overgrowth of skin, like scar. And yes, I was fortunate to have mine removed twice. But some people can't have theirs removed because they'll grow back. Like some people's skin are keloided skins or whatever, so they'll keep growing back. Unfortunately, since I didn't put another earring in mine the second time, it hasn't grown back. Knocks on wood, pray to God it doesn't. But there's nothing wrong with keloid. And I feel like yes, I got mine removed, but you know, at one point I ended up embracing it, because you know, at first I used to hide my ear. I wouldn't wear my hair up. My hair always had to be down. I always wore my hair down because I didn't want nobody to see it. I didn't want anybody to judge me. But towards the end, I did start embracing it more. I did start becoming more comfortable. So it's like, I'm not going to let that define me. So my new idea that I've been wanting to come into play, which I'm trying to figure out how, is to sell clip-on earrings, fashionable clip-on earrings at that. Because, you know, sometimes it's these granny clip-on earrings and nobody wants that. So selling fashionable clip-on earrings, and you know, having some people model it, or maybe even some people on my website to be able to share their story. Or not website, because I'm thinking about closing my website and just making it Etsy, but like on my page in general, like my business page, maybe having some people share their stories, you know, and that helps people build confidence as well. Because like I said, at first I really didn't know much about keloids. I started seeing some people have it and I was like, oh, like this is a thing, like, you know, some people really do have this. And it was shocking, you know, because I really never knew much about it until then. So it definitely made me start becoming more comfortable in my skin. Next question. What is a business plan and why do I need one? So I wouldn't even say I have a business plan. I'm the type of person, like, I think of things in the spare of the moment and then I jot them down. I try to implement them. No, that's probably not the best way, but that's kind of the way that I've been doing things. I want to get better on having more of an elaborated business plan, but yeah, I guess that's something I have to work on. To me, a business plan is just having an outline of exactly what your business means to you. If it's like a mission statement or like whatever, you know, the case may be, what it means to you, why you do it, and what are you trying to grow from it. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And don't be disappointed, like I mentioned in my first statement, don't be disappointed if you don't get there in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It's all about growth and it's all about a process. Why do I need to define my business in detail? So I would say you always need to define your business, because yes, because you understand doesn't mean everybody else understands. Like I kind of just mentioned a few minutes ago with how I want to start the clip-on line eventually. I haven't started it because, like I said, it takes a lot of process. It's not like a regular earring and things like that, and I want it to be different, and I want it to be able, people to be able to actually shop and feel good in their skin. Like, I have a whole idea behind it rather than just, oh, this is this, implement it, you know what I mean? So yeah, so make sure that when you're selling, like if you're selling shirts, okay, you have your meaning on your shirt. Well, what does your meaning really mean? Like, is there a story behind it? That helps with people understanding more so where you're coming from, rather than anybody can go to Walmart and get a t-shirt and sell it. Like, but if your shirt, clothing brand, whatever, has some meaning behind it, it gets people more interested. And like I said, also it could be a life-changing story for someone or a confidence booster. So just thinking about that as well. Next question. Should I hire family members to work for me? That is a tricky question. I would say no. I'm not saying that I wouldn't hire my family members if my business was like booming. Right now my business is at the point where I can handle it on my own. But would I hire family members? Probably would be my first choice, just because with family, sometimes, you know, I don't know, I just feel like maybe someone on the outside and not in the inside would be better for your business. I'm not going to elaborate too much on that because I really don't know where to go with that. Do I need a computer? I mean, technically yes, but I mean, there's so many alternative routes. You could probably use like iPads, cell phones, like things like that. But to be the most productive, I would say yes, you need a computer. It's just easier to work with, especially if you have like a website or anything like that. Like, of course, it's better to work on a computer. How much money do I need to get started? Technically, I would say for any business, probably you would need like at least a couple of hundred, like maybe $100, $200. Like for me, it was more so like getting the products so that I can make the jewelry. So I would say I spent like 100 and 200 maybe startup. Then of course, you know, what can wait later down the line. You don't have to. You could definitely like go to Dollar Tree and get like little cute business like thank you cards and just personally handwriting them. But most people try to get the fancy business cards and thank you cards and packaging and things like that. There's so many alternative routes where you don't have to spend buku money or right off the bat for your business. But a lot of people do tend to do that just because they want to have a good image, which is nothing wrong with that. But if you don't have the money right then and there to make your business like how you really want it, it'll come with time. It'll come with sales. Like, you don't have to rush and do that right away. So I would just say keep that in mind, and also check out like options as far as like Dollar Tree and things like that as well. What does marketing involve? So nowadays marketing kind of includes social media, honestly. That's kind of the main key points right now in the world is social media. You have like your Facebook ads, you have your Instagram ads, you have TikTok, Reels, like so many different marketing tools. They're out there now and they're free to you at your, free to you. Facebook marketing you do have to pay for. With TikTok, you can post. Reels, you can post, YouTube, like anything, like just market. Like, if people are tired of seeing your stuff, oh well, like keep posting. Like, that's like the main thing that I could recommend, is just keep being consistent. Sometimes it is hard, sometimes you might get discouraged, but just make sure that you do just try your best to stay consistent. That's like the best advice I can give you. So how do I set price levels? And I'm probably going to answer like 3 more questions and that will be it. So setting price levels. First, I would say look at how much you spend on your inventory. So wherever you get your inventory from, if you're getting materials and making it yourself, or if you're getting it from like a vendor overseas, I would say look at how much you're paying per item, and then also shipping. And then I always say calculate your inventory, calculate your prices through that, because you want to make a profit. You don't want to come out splitting even, because if you're splitting even, how is that benefiting you? You want to always have a profit. So I would just say look at that and go through from that. Sometimes you might not get some sales. Some people might think you're overpriced or whatever the case may be, but it's your business. You make the calls, you make the shots. So somebody's gonna support you, definitely. Can I operate a business from my home? Yes. Online, easy. You can operate a business from your bed. Like, if you have an online website, what you're posting on social media, you're posting content. Yes, if you're getting a lot of consistent sales in your area, it might be better to open up a storefront. But if you're worried about like space and stuff, I would say I would prefer to get like a storage unit. If you don't have anywhere to put your inventory, just get a storage unit or something. Like, that might be a little cheaper than opening a storefront if you're not ready for a storefront. Now, if you're ready for a storefront, go on ahead, you know. So just keep that in mind. And let's do last question, because I'm almost at 20 minutes. What financial statements would I need? As far as like this question, this is a funny question, because still to this day, ouch, doing things on my own and not knowing much about finance, it's a struggle, not gonna lie. But I would say just making sure you're keeping a track of all of your documents as far as what you're spending and your sales and things like that, because for taxes purposes, definitely it is very important. And then also just in general for your records, that'll be, most websites, they'll keep track of how much money profit you made. But if you don't have a website, just make a little booklet, explain, like writing down how many sales you make and things like that. Like, that's kind of like what I was saying in the beginning. You don't have to have these fancy things to start off a business with. You don't at all. You can start off from the beginning and work your way up. And I feel like that's what a lot of people tend to forget within the business. But yeah, guys, that's kind of the questions I had. I don't even know how many I answered, but I'm almost done with my food. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And also stay tuned. I'm probably going to post a flyer at the end of this video, because I'm about to make it after I finish recording this. But stay tuned, you guys, because I am having a blowout sale for my business. Kind of like what I just mentioned in this video. I'm shifting into new things. Like I said, I want to take these this clip-on line serious and things like that. So I am shifting. So I'm trying to get rid of all old inventory, so everything will be marked down. The highest item would be $15, y'all. So everything will be cheaper, $15 and below. Like Five and Below, but you know, Five and Below got $20 items now, y'all. If y'all don't know, y'all, they do. But everything, excuse me, will be $15 and below. So hopefully, I want to get it posted by Sunday, which would be, let me check my calendar, y'all. Sunday is the 6th of March. So just stay tuned. And like I said, I'm also going to post the flyer at the end of this video, just so you guys can see. And I always link my website down below. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any other questions or any other video ideas that you guys want me to do, comment down below. And just make sure you guys stay tuned, stay subscribed. I have so much content coming. And you guys, I'm honestly excited. I have big news, big news, and I can't wait to share with you guys, and I can't wait for you guys to just see everything up and coming. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.